Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. Let's get into this tea.
I heard about you through Nip. I heard about you through this is around the time Nipsey did his $100 mixtape shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, Karen's the way to go. At the time, I was fucked up. I had an investor. He done already kicked up so much money, and the only thing that I had left was a little bit of bread that we had left, in which we chose to hire you. And that was a big decision on our behalf because that was all that was really left in the budget.
I'm sorry, who am I talking to?
Yeah, Joyner. This is Joyner.
Okay,
This
cool.
is Joyner.
Okay, cool.
That's all that was really left in the budget at that time. That was 2015. You keep saying it was 7 years ago, but that was a big time in my life. My son was about to be just born. My back was against the wall. I had an investor who kicked up hundreds of thousands of dollars, on behalf of me. And at this time, hiring you was like our last ditch effort to really do something. And I really believed in the name Karen Civil. And, just reading the publications and talking to Sky Zoo co-signing like a motherfucker. Yo, that's my girl. Yeah, yo, Karen's the real deal. Yeah, that's my homie. And I kept telling Sky, like, yo, you sure? You sure this is your girl? Like, you sure you trust? He was like, yo, now you're going to have a problem. Trust me. I said, I bet. So we reached out to you and you had put together a little memo. We talked about it. You agreed to do it. That included blog placements for song releases, delivery of digital short creation stories, facilitating interviews with media publication, building fan engagement, articulated social content capture, red carpet event opportunities, iTunes, beat music productions, radio interviews, acquiring booking agents, show openings, all that shit, right? And at the time, that was everything. It was like, word, finally somebody that's going to help us because I ain't know nobody that can help us. I'm from motherfucking Worcester, Massachusetts, and I'm out here in Boston. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the first thing to fucking do to get on. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, align myself with somebody that's already in the game doing it. This person going to take me under their wing. You name your price. Your price was $60K, whatever the fuck it was. It was like, bet, let's pay that. I told my investor, let's pay that. This motherfucker say, you sure? You sure you want to pay this woman? I said, Sky Zoo say, you know her, let's pay her. Mind you, like I said, my son about to be born. So I said, fuck it, let's go. We paid you. I remember going to the bank. We went with Sky Zoo. I walked in to the bank with the nigga. I'm involved in the whole fucking process. I'm watching the whole shit go down. As soon as he sent that bread, I was happy as a motherfucker. I said, word, Karen Civil, nigga, I'm telling everybody back home and shit, nigga, I'm about to have Karen, because all I see is a perception, Nipsey, everything else that you're doing. I'm like, word, finally, somebody about to come up, somebody about to come help me, save me, you know what I'm saying? And finally, I'm about to do something. I don't give a fuck what it is. If she gets me some shows, if she whatever, just take me under your wing, put me on some blogs, something, because I ain't having shit popping. I had a music video I was working on called Ross Cappuccino. As soon as that money was paid, we had like a conversation on the phone. Everything was peachy on his phone call. He was like, yeah, we're going to do this, da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, word. I felt real good. As soon as we hung up, we didn't really hear shit from you. That was it. That was really it. And every single time I try to reach out to you, you talking to me like I'm crashing. That's not why I got you. I felt like you sold me a fucking dream. And then you stopped answering my phone call. Mind you, I got a son on the way. And this is all I got. You feel me? So I'm real fucked up now. And then every time you answer the phone, it was like, nigga, what you want type shit. Like, you're like, I'm bothering you. And then I noticed you said some shit on your tweet, like, or the shit that Shade Room posted, your little letter and shit, where you was like, oh, artists think they have 24 access to you. Motherfucker, if I just handed you $60K and I had access to you before, I should have access to you now. I can't talk to you? Who the fuck you think you? I can't have a conversation with the person I just handed $60K to her account. I don't know who the fuck you paid or what. You didn't give no breakdown. Hold on, fam. I'm gonna let you speak. I got you.
Just 1 second.
I'm okay. I'm okay with letting somebody else talk.
Hey, hold on, wait.
Shut the fuck up.
Real quick.
Hey, look, I'll shut the fuck up when somebody else is talking. I won't say shit.
Allow him to finish.
Yo, if somebody else, when Karen's time to talk, I promise I'll shut the fuck up. I won't say nothing.
Go ahead, bro. You good. Go ahead, bro. You good. You good. Go ahead, bro.
So like, yo, she's saying a lot of shit like, yo, artists think, we're supposed to have 24-hour access. This is where you fucked up, in my opinion. When you sent this this deal memo, you never broke down what exactly you were doing with the bread. It was like it was all going to you. and whatever you decide to do with it, what you decide to do with it, and we put a lot of trust behind that. I didn't even question what you did with the money. Whatever you choose to do or whoever you choose to pay was the trust situation that I felt like you knew what the fuck you were doing. If I thought you was about to go pay for some mixed shows on radio, I would have never did that shit. That's not what I needed. I didn't want that shit. I needed you to come through, put your fucking arm around me, the same way I seen you put your arm around Nip, and I had those conversations with you on the phone. Well, I said, yo, the same shit, when you put your arm around Nip and all these different things you're doing, I look up to that shit. That's what I need from you. That's what I want. That's what I'm paying for. And everything was cool. We on the same page. And now all of a sudden it's woo, woo, woo. I can't do this. I don't know what niggas expect from me, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, what are you talking about, bro? And then you didn't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hit you, you wasn't answering the phone. And now you want some, I try to have a conversation with you. Where the fuck was my conversation 7 years ago when I wanted to have one? When I'm in the fucking slums, in the back alley of my old fucking 132 Dewey Street apartment, bro. Where was my conversation when I was calling you and my son was about to be born and I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen? When you was on vacation and you told me, don't disturb me while I'm on my fucking vacation. Where was my conversation? I didn't get no fucking conversation, did I? So why the fuck do I want to hop on the phone with you and hear you out now? Now I gotta hear you out for you to be like, hey, Joyner, what's the problem? Why you feel like this? Oh, now.
So
Joyner, so that's how I feel. You heard? That's how I feel. I'm not trying to be hype. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I got a lot of emotions from back then that's coming up. You feel me? And I'm not trying to disrespect nobody.
Karen, let me ask you a question, Joyner. How would you want Karen to correct the situation with you and her? How would you want it done?
No, can I answer that first before he answers this?
Yes.
Can I answer? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Who is that?
This is Keita.
Keita. Okay, cool. Let me answer this first, Joyner. I'm talking to you in neutral tones. So I get what you're saying, the disrespect of everybody else. Let's not do that to one another.
Nah, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just saying my voice it's not to be disrespectful, so like I'm yelling at you. I just have a lot of passion on what I'm saying. And then I don't want you to take it like that. It's not to that. You feel me? So
I got that. So I'm gonna say this to answer your questions and to answer what you just said. I had conversations with Does Sean still work with you?
Yeah, he still
okay. Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Sean and I had plenty of conversations. I've sent Sean emails. I literally still have these emails pulled up for May 22nd, 2015. I had to literally go back and look for the people that I brought up, the people that I brought upon on your team. The same way you said, Karen, I didn't know you was doing all of this, whoopie whoop. It's a conversation I have with Sean. I know you need certain things. The area you were from, you told me I got radio and I got City on Lock here. Cool. So when it comes to interviews, when it comes to certain things, I paid a radio person for that to help with that, a PR person. So and then
can you show me that?
Wait.
Yes, can you show me that? Please.
Yeah.
Show me that. Okay. That's all I want to see. Just show me it broken down. That's it.
Okay. No, that's fine. But let me finish. So then when I guess you made a comment yesterday, someone sent it to me today. Even let's go back. So when you got upset and you made your comments on social, I'm like, where is this coming from? I called Sean, and that's where you got them texts. You put half the texts from. I called Sean. I said, Sean, what is happening here? I know the last conversation you did say to me, you said, Karen, I have to fucking get on. I got a baby coming. I got my woman. This shit needs to go. I said, yes, I understand. I got you. I understand. But at the same time, this is not something that happens overnight.
I know that.
You went on, wait. Come on, I'll let you go.
Yeah.
So then you went on Twitter the first time. You were upset. She took this and did it. I called Sean. I had the call recorded. I said, Sean, what's up with it? He said, nah, he's upset. He's enraged, Karen. He just had his baby. He gonna take it down. He's just upset. Like, he just really, like, you guys gotta talk. You guys, I said, nah, at this point, I don't like this. And this is coming from a point of like, I said, why is it okay that folks can be disrespectful online and we have to have these quiet conversations? I said, I want to get back on the phone with him. So why are we getting back on the phone after this? I said, this is messy as fuck for no reason. He said, nah, I'm gonna tell him to apologize. I said, tell him say this. If he wants something to say to clean it up, here you go. We get back on the phone. And that's the little portion of the conversation you're showing. So even I'm thinking.
All right, I gotta come back.
here on this new account I had to create so I can get in the room because apparently either me or somebody on the stage have each other blocked and I couldn't come in for my account. And I'm driving and I'm not going to get myself worked up because I want to make sure that the tone of the conversation don't distract you from the message, because sometimes the tone can make you get distracted from what is actually being said. I'm not here to defend Jessie Wu because all I do is report what people are saying. She said what she said. We posted that. We posted Karen's response. I'm not here to talk about what Joyner Lucas is saying about you taking this money. I'm not here to talk about Meek Mill or what Cameron said or what James R said. Karen, you sent me multiple cease and desist letters for posting stories about people saying that you took their money. You and I used to be friends. You and I used to be neighbors. Before Hollywood Unlocked, you know, I owned a credit repair company and I fixed your credit. That's how close we were. Close enough for you to give me all. Hold on, let me finish. Let Jason finish. Let Jason finish. Karen, let Jason finish, Karen, please. One mic. We stayed in the same building. We were cool. You gave me a lot of game coming in on how to finesse in a marketing way because you're a master marketer. You're also a master at damage control. I'm not here for all of the stuff that everybody said. I got the cease and desist letters, and you know, like I told Walter, who I know and who used to be my attorney too, fuck a cease and desist letter. I'm gonna write what I need to write. And then what you did as a result of me not taking that story down, you hired that kid to hack Hollywood Unlocked. You know, you paid him the $20,000. You sent him all the receipts. You said it was you and Punch from TDE that were gonna help him become a rapper. This kid don't know nobody in the industry. He don't know nothing. All he knows is he poor and he want to get out the hood. And you promised you was gonna help him if he took me down. You told him to take down all my personal shit too. The only thing is you didn't pay the back end, so he got at me and he gave me that information. You know, I called you about it. I recorded our conversation. I'm not even gonna act like that didn't happen. I recorded our conversation. I was filming Wildin' Out, a show that I can't be fired from because you did this and I confronted you on it.
Your phone is breaking up.
You breaking up, kid.
Your phone.
We also ran into each other in West Hollywood at that party.
Jason, run it back. Your phone was breaking up, bro. After Nick Cannon and Wildin' Out, I ain't heard nothing you said after Nick Cannon.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Yes, sir. Go ahead. Okay, I had to take my shit off. I said I can't be fired from Wildin' Out because I'm on the show. I've been on there 5 seasons. I got a contract with TV, so that wouldn't work there. The thing what you did was you used your relationships and you used your money and you used your phone
Your phone is breaking up again. Your phone is breaking up. But I can answer Jason right away.
Okay, hold on. No, I'm not done. I'm gonna fully tell.
You're in the matrix, Jason.
You're in the matrix, Jason. It's because whoever's unmuted on
Jason, get to where you got some rain. There you go.
I'm out. But I'm on Instagram.
He can't hear you either.
Okay,
he said he's gonna go to Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Karen.
No, he said he's gonna leave and come back.
When it comes to Jason, I'm gonna own my bullshit with Jason because me and Jason had a lot of back. So he's one who's absolutely right. He's absolutely right in a certain sense, not with all of it. Yes, we were neighbors. You didn't fully help me with my credit. Sean Scales is actually helping me with my credit now and has been for the last few years. So you posted something. Me and Jason would have our back and forth because he know who he was who he was with, who I was with. Yes, and this gentleman here, can you guys hear me? All right, cool. And the person he's referring to was not Punch at TDE. That was somebody totally different. Yeah, this kid is a hacker. And to a point of, yeah, Jason, you playing this game? Yeah, I hit this nigga. Nobody promised him $20,000. Nobody promised him a rap career or nothing like that. He decided to double back and tell you some stuff. You called me. Jason called me about it. I admitted it to Jason. See, that's what he's not including in here. I admitted it to Jason. Jason and I apologized to Jason, gave Jason the person's info at Instagram, got him verified, thought it was copacetic. Because afterwards, Jason hit me about Nip's funeral and I thought we were cool. But yeah, he's absolutely right. Me and him did have a back and forth and it was a lot of shit. So when he goes on his rant and his tangent and he's upset, he got a right to be upset. Me and him would go back and forth in war because that's one person I'll agree on. Me and him didn't see eye to eye. But the most recent stuff is confusing to me because I thought we apologized to one another. But at the same time, his hurt doesn't have an expiration date. So I can't be mad at him for that. So I'll own that. But there are a few things he mentioned. There was no clarity. That wasn't Punch a TDE. Nobody told this little kid $20,000 because this kid is still in my inbox now trying to ask me for music, play his music and everything else. No one gave this kid any false hope. But yeah, Jason is right on that. I told Jason to take something down. It had nothing to do, at this time, it wasn't with Walter. I had him to take something down that was personal with a client. He did it, and I did what I had to do. And I apologized. It got back to Jason. Jason called me upset, flipping, like, why the fuck would you do this? This is how I eat. I can own my bullshit for that. Yes, of course. Me and him, I apologized to him. We spoke on the phone. He probably did record it. And you can hear my apology on it, and I gave it to him. Then Nip's funeral happened. I gave him tickets to that. I thought we spoke to each other in Hollywood at an event. I thought it was cool. Then the most recent videos, I know he don't get along with other bloggers. And I'm assuming, for my take, I thought he thought I teamed up with him. Nah, how Jason felt before, that was his feelings. But I apologized to him. But again, like I said, certain times hurting got an expiration date. So he's allowed to feel how he want to feel. But my conscience is clear from it because I apologized to him on the phone. So who was?
Child, y'all just heard those recordings. One from Joyner Lucas and then the other one from Jason Lee. So my whole commentary about this situation is that Karen Civil is clearly problematic. She's clearly good at what she does in terms of marketing and paying blogs and doing all that stuff she does behind the scenes. But obviously, she has screwed some people over, and people are really at her throat at this point. And I think with her being so public in terms of her shaming, I think this is really going to affect her business. And one thing about the industry, once you get your name out there, if you're supposed to be behind the scenes, but you get your name out there in the public and you have a bad reputation follows you, ain't nobody gonna really be wanting to work with you like that anymore. I mean, I just don't see this ending positively for her. Whether or not she gets some type of criminal charges and stuff like that for some of the stuff she's done. But if she doesn't, I just don't see people trusting her in the way that they did before. In addition to that, with the whole Joyner Lucas situation, let me start with that one specifically. I feel as though, it sounds as though he just didn't get what he wanted. And I don't know if he really had a clear expectation of what he was going to get from her. Because he said in the recording, they didn't even do a contract. You went and gave this lady $60,000 off your word. This is hood business. I don't believe in no handshake contracts. Oh, we talk verbally. Absolutely not. I need a contract. It needs to be documented in full detail. This is the service that you're going to provide for me. This is what part of this money is going towards that service, etc. It needs to be a full chronological outline of what you're going to do with the $60,000, including how much of that money you're going to take for your fee. All of that, oh, this is my homegirl, that's my homeboy, I trust them. Lil Ray them co-signed her, so I'm gonna give her all of this money because my homeboy Lil Ray co-signed her. Forget all that. That was just absolutely stupid. I don't know if he was desperate because he keep talking about his kid and all his BS. Ain't no way in hell I would have given somebody $60,000 with no contract, no clear expectation of services that were going to be provided, no conversation as it relates to what I'm actually expecting from you. Talking about, oh, he saw what she was doing for all these other people, so that's what he wanted, for her to put her arm around him and really take him in. For $60,000, she probably has made way more money than $60,000 for some of the people she's worked with, as far as Lil Wayne, Nipsey Hussle, and different people like that. And you gave her 60 grand. That probably was a drop in the bucket for her. So he kind of brought that on himself. That was just dumb in regards to how he moved as it relates to business and giving somebody $60,000. Now with the Jason Lee situation, everybody know Jason Lee is messy as hell. I don't really have no empathy for Jason Lee, but I do believe in right and wrong. And I do believe she was absolutely wrong in that situation. You got somebody to hack his page and all this different stuff. Girl, you going to jail. And Jason Lee has already announced that he's going to be pursuing legal action against her under the law. So, child, that's a federal crime. You cannot be hacking people's stuff. Like, you literally hacked this man's stuff. And then you dumb enough. You're supposed to be so smart, intelligent, strategic and stuff. Why would you get on a public platform that's being recorded and allow these people to record you admitting to you doing this stuff to him? Why would you even go as far as calling Jason Lee and not even thinking 2 steps ahead that this person might be recording me, and you get on the phone apologizing and saying you sorry and admitting to all this stuff you did. And in addition to that, why you didn't cover your tracks better? You got this boy who supposedly hacked Jason Lee's stuff. You didn't even cover that good. Y'all don't know how to be criminals. Y'all just need to be square, stick with the law, and do what you need to do. If you're gonna be underhanded and doing crazy stuff, you need to make sure you got a good, secure plan that you're not gonna be outed. Because all of this stuff that you did and then you admitting to it and everything, this just isn't your ministry, girl. You need to figure out what your calling is. And being a criminal, underhanded, and sneaky and stuff, that ain't it. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Are y'all team Karen Silva? Do you think these men are just whining and crying, or do you really feel as though she really screwed them over? Do you feel like she should go to jail, or do you guys feel as though this happened so many years ago, just let it go and keep it moving? So leave your comments down below. I will catch you guys in the next video. Please, please, please subscribe. I'm really trying to build this channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. All right, bye.